Okay, back again. This is the third time I'm trying this because every single time I've coughed within a few seconds of starting, and so I think I've coughed enough, and so let's get onto this one. We were up to this part here, but I stopped, I think, because last time I ran out of these, but now I've got a little bag, so that's nice, and I put everything in this box here, which is not going to help the situation at all. But what was I supposed to do? Like, have it all sitting around on the ground. But I'm going to have to empty it back out again, aren't I? Well, I only have to half empty it. I feel like I should just half empty it into another box, and then... Oh, this is going to make things tricky. Oh, I coughed. I knew it. That was a waste of time. Okay, here we go. There's a few whatchamacallit pieces in there. What do you call them? I call them RCX Technic pieces, which have managed to find their way. So we need this piece here, and we need that thing there. So I think this is where we got stuck. I feel like if I'd been clever, I would have half made this when I had everything on the table in the first place. But I didn't. Okay. Here we go. So this is not actually taking too long. So I've got that piece, and I've got that piece. And then we've got to get these little black things out. I'm going to keep these in the bag for now. Pins. They're called pins. I had to look them up on to see if I could buy some more, because you know, it's like, well, I could look for the ones I've got, or I could just buy some more, but that was a dumb idea. And then that goes in there like this. I feel like there's something else that goes that I've completely missed a step. And what have I done wrong? Because why does it not look at all like, oh, it goes up in the air. Oh, okay, there's another, oops, that was a little bit too hasty. We have another 3 lengths to attach. So there's 2 of those. What? 2. Oh, what? I just did a whole video without coughing, and now I'm going to do another video with coughing. So yeah, I saw a Spider-Man Far From Home today, and it was quite fun. I actually regretted the fact that I pre-booked the ticket ages ago. This morning. I'm like, oh, I don't really feel like going to watch a movie, but I have this thing with going to watch Marvel films the day they come out, and I felt strangely excited, more than I thought I would, about seeing it. Not that excited, but you know, reasonably excited. You know, because after whatchamacallit, Endgame, it was kind of like, well, I'm tired of superhero films. As I think I've mentioned, and so, but I was excited enough, and it was worth it. It was good. It was like just the kind of right film to have after a film like Endgame, because it's kind of different tone, more fun, more upbeat. So we've done this bit. I don't think I should see the whole thing on the page, but we'll just go along with what I'm doing. So I've just done these little things here. Oh, but there's another bit that I've missed. So, which is sort of vitally important. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure there is that piece. Oh man. Oops, don't drop everything on the ground. So it's that little bit that you use with differentials and stuff. Here it is. Alright. So I didn't think it was missing. I just feel that there has to be some other piece missing than the little black axle bits. That just makes no sense. Okay, so we've done this, and that was fun. So you can see what's going to happen at some point. That's going to turn a little thing, and that's going to make something else turn. But I feel like maybe there should be a bit that's already in there that's making it turn. It's not. No. Except mine's the opposite way around. I've done this really dumb, haven't I? What have I done? I've really mucked this whole thing up. I've put this on the wrong side. Oh, gosh. Well, we better change that before it gets too bad. That shouldn't be a big hassle because it's kind of symmetrical, which is why you might make that mistake. So this should go around the other way, like this. That would have been quite hard to actually. Oh, you have to take this whole thing out. Oh, what? I don't understand how that's going to go in now. I'm got confused. Oh, I see how it's got to go in. All right, that's got to go there. Right. And then that goes through. And that locks that into place. Which is good because I didn't like it when it was flopping down before. It was kind of like that did not look very good. But yeah, if you haven't seen Far From Home, go watch it. It's actually quite fun. And it has, as I'm sure people are going to be saying, some good end post-credit scenes to sort of make up for the fiasco that was. So I think this has to be a 5. The non well, it's not a fiasco, it was quite sensible, I think. That's a bit strange. No. Maybe these are the, okay. I thought there were 2 red and blue bags, but that were the same, but they're actually different. So all the little nuts are in this bag. I call these nuts. I'm sure you could call them many things. What was that funny sound I just heard outside? Not the best thing. Best not to think about it. Alright. Could be strange wildebeest. I don't even know what it is. A wildebeest is the kind of creature? I don't know. Or is it just a generic name? It's one of those things that I feel like I've said many times, wildebeest. But I've never actually looked it up on the internet or looked it up in a book to know exactly what the term wildebeest really, really means. So I will do that tomorrow. Guarantee that. Oh, I've done it the wrong way. Seriously. Okay. There were a few things. I mean, the film doesn't quite make sense in some places, but that's okay because you kind of accept it. And I think that's probably what I felt about with Endgame, is that it didn't really make a lot of sense in places, but nothing ever does. But you kind of feel like it ought to have made sense because it was this bringing together of everything for the last bit. But when you have to resolve stuff in superhero films, I don't think you can make as much sense as you want to make. Because it's impossible. Because it's a film about superheroes, for goodness sakes. Okay, so we have to put number 5. I did feel at one point like that Tom, like when they said that they were 16 years old, because I kept thinking they were. It seems like sorry, dropped this little piece on the floor, which has nothing to do with it. It's a cell phone thing for a friend's piece. What was I going to say? I need one of those. So they were 17 years old, and then when they say that they're is it meant to be grey, dark grey, medium grey? Because that doesn't look like, I can't tell which is grey and which is black. Are there actually black ones of these? Why would they have 2 different colours? That's annoying. It's not like it's going to make any difference. So, well, whatever, it's fine. No, they are grey. See, that was very, very, very confusing. I don't know if you can see that looks grey over there and dark. Well, they all look grey. Okay, so what matters is that the 5 one goes through now I must have these pieces somewhere. Here it is. You get a lot of these in the EV3 sets. I have an EV3 right actually here for no apparent reason. We don't need that right now. Why do I have that, you ask? Do I actually own that? No, I don't actually own that. That's not actually mine. So how is this supposed to go anywhere? So what's the point of this one? I don't understand. There's a piece missing. Right, that goes through the hole. And then, oh, it goes on the side somewhere. Okay, so it's got to go. It's not very easy to see that. There's a piece over here. So that one goes there, and you need 2 of them. So that's a worry. Where's the other one gone? We better just prepare ourselves for the next step. Oh, it's still my little box. Oh, there's another one. Sure, they come in handy later on. So is that actually going to go through the hole that's sitting there? Let's just try it. It does seem to go through. So that's a nice thing. And now we need some little red ones. 2 red ones. And I definitely know that piece is here because I just saw it a minute ago, and then that one can go there. Oh, this is going weird. This is not going the way that I thought it was going to go. To quote that movie, it's going to go like me going to cough again. I'm going to cough again. And then we need a big long blue one. That one's going there. Yeah, Tom Holland doesn't look... You know, then they said that he's like 16, and you're like, no, he's not. He doesn't look 16. Whatever. I mean, he's actually way older than 16. So, which I didn't actually realise that he was actually substantially older than 16. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. So this goes around. Like, he's born in 1996. I just looked it up on the internet. So that's how I happen to know all my Tom Holland facts off the top of my head. So this doesn't actually link up yet. That makes me worried. But I think, of course, the next step is going to be that. What's sticking to my hands? Right. Bits and pieces on my desk. Oh, okay. So we need a black 4. And we need 2 of those. And we need another one of those pieces. So that was the only thing. So, and I feel like, well, if he's only, how old is he? He's 1996. He's 25 years old. 25 years old. He doesn't seem like, he seems like he's playing, Tom Holland, the actor, is playing up his youth when he's actually 25. Which is not, old, but, it feels like he's playing like he's still 16 years old. But he's not, of course. And that's actually the correct way around that it's supposed to be facing. So I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. But we're going to need one of those and another one of those. So I'll prepare myself for that eventuality. And then this one's going to go there. Oh, it's not going in the hole. Come on, please, just do it. There we go. It's done. And then we're going to get another one of these, and that one's going to go there. And we can kind of see where the next step's going to lead us. Oh, this is going to take way too many videos. Can I do this? This is going to be the only time I ever make a series of videos about a Technic set of this size and magnitude. And you can't really say anything else about that film without giving something away. So I'm not going to, because I don't really want to be like, you're not here to have spoilers for anything. You're here to have good, wholesome Lego fun. They didn't have a Lego Death Star in this one, so that's the thing. I'm going to give that away. There wasn't a Lego Death Star in the whole set, in the whole movie. So that was a bit poor. Is that the right size? No, that's the right size. Gotcha. And we're going to have 2 of those. Well, those are jolly easy to find, aren't they? So that's nice. And then this one goes, I think, just pretty easily. You just go on like that. I mean, it feels like this is a pretty big book, but plus side, some of the instructions, this is like the entire page, and we've done this. And like, look at this page. I don't think I can go. I don't have to move the page. You can see it perfectly well, apart from the shiny bit, the shiny stuff. Where am I going to point that camera? There. That's probably. I should probably just turn it off. You don't really need to have so many cameras. But this one is going to be 2 of these things. Oh, this is confusing. So that's a grey one, and we need 2 of those. And I think I'm going to put some of these pieces back in here. Okay, I'm going to keep a supply of grey ones just in case we have to do this exact thing on the second side. So I can't see the other one. There's a few more of those, so they're going to come into play later on. I don't know where the fourth one of these is though. Well, that's okay, we're not doing that yet. And at the moment they're just going right here and they're pretty obvious. And then we've got to find two of these and two of these strange looking ones. Strange looking pieces, which I always feel a little bit nervous about, but I'm not going to say why. You can either look at these pieces and not think anything about them or whatever. So there we go, I've got two of them, and that's going in there. They look a bit like Mickey Mouse. Hi, Mickey Mouse. Well, Mickey Mouse is a robot. They do look like some kind of robot that has existed at some point in some sort of form of entertainment. Right, and those are easy. They just go there. It's definitely beginning to feel like it's being built. Like it's a thing now. It has become greater than it was. It is more. It is expanded. That doesn't even belong here. Neither does this piece. I'm pretty sure that's not actually that. I'm pretty sure that was, I stole that from the RCX series thing. I do have an NXT that I do own, which is where I was going to steal the little black things from, because I've got a big box of stuff specifically for making NXT models. And then of course I've completely misplaced it. I don't know where it went. Alright, so this is where we're going to get into some complicated instructions. So hold on to your seat, because it's going to get bumpy. So there's definitely some air turbulence, air pockets, whatever actually causes things that happen in the air. Where'd I put my little bag? So we're going to need these little black things. Pins! Pins! Lots of pins. 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 Alright. There was a joke book when I was a kid, and it had this joke which I always remember, and it's not funny and it made no sense, but I probably laughed, probably said ha 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 when I was a kid, but I don't know why. Which was Mary Rose sat on a pin. Mary Rose. And that's like the dumbest thing. Like, but I always feel like, because it was like one of these British books, and there's some sort of British humour. That Mary Rose is somebody that if you're British, you actually know who this person is. But it could just be like, for the joke, that's Mary Rose's name. Because otherwise the joke doesn't work, right? You can't say, wait, Mary Jones, there you go, not Michelle Jones, sits on a pin, and she rises. Where's the other one of these gone? She Joneses. No, none of these things work. Jones, which of course is the cat from Aliens. So it definitely doesn't work. It makes no sense at all. So we've made this one. It's going to say ×2, and that's going to disappoint me, because this is a pretty tedious thing to build. It's not the most. So we've done that one, we've done the whole thing here, and then we've got to put some blue bits in. And they're going to go into the end of here, which is always a strange feeling. And we've got to get our old friend, this one, out. The little grey L with the very short little bottom bit. Having built lots of EV3 models, I'm so familiar with these pieces. Okay, but we need one more. And that's that one here. And then we need one of those, and then we've done the entire page. That was a long page, but it's over, and now we can move. And I don't know where it goes, it just sort of sits and hangs around, so we'll just put it over to the side. And now we're going to build this thing, which is that length, and some 6s and a 3. Yeah, I don't know why these aren't so easy for me to just look at and go, well, I know what that is. That's a 7. I guess actually, if I looked at the number, I would actually say that's a 7. So that's just being silly. But I can look at that and say that's 6 without even having to think about it. Oops, my bottle just went pop. because it is slowly inflating due to the bubbles inside of it bubbling away. Another thing I don't get about kids, they're always like, oh, I don't like fizzy water. It's like, what the heck? How can you not like fizzy? As an adult, it's like, well, it's just like water but better. Why would you drink the rubbish non-fizzy water? It's like you like drinking fizzy drinks, but you don't want to drink fizzy water. And that doesn't make... Maybe they just don't have... Maybe they've just had tonic. I always think, like when I was a kid, I only ever had like tonic water. I've never had... I don't think I've ever had one of these. And tonic water tastes like rubbish if you're like a kid. And barely not rubbish when you're an adult. Who doesn't drink alcohol, certainly. I've never had this piece though. I was going to say this is even worse than the other one. But it's kind of cool. It's like an extension of that one. I mean, it's just getting worse. But let's just go. Let's just put this here. Get it out of the way. Which actually, now that I think about it, it looks from that angle like a cartoon character that I would draw as a teenager, actually. A cartoon character named Milton Vagbag. Because you've got to name things with high quality names. I'm not even entirely sure what he looks like if I could draw him again. I did make a bone carving out of them. So this is a different coloured piece. So we haven't actually used that one yet. I hope it shows up. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm pretty sure that I feel like these are different colour in the NXT stuff. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. I'm quite glad that I've got this piece, because if I didn't have this piece, I'd be stuffed. And so that one goes over the top. Huh, look at that. Now that's fun. Okay, and then we need one more of these. Plonk, plonk, plonk. I'm trying to think of a word to say that it's not plonk. Okay, we've got one of them. There they put the other one. I don't think it'd be that hard to find. I'm pretty sure oh, there it is. I wouldn't have lost it yet. It's not like the kind of piece, and I've certainly got spares of those, so we could survive. And then this somehow goes through one of these holes. Whoa, this is beginning to look complicated. It's kind of touching it. I've done something wrong. It's really, really close. That cannot be right. Really? Huh? Why is it touching? Well, okay, let's just put the last yellow thing in. So this one, and this one. It's a very tight fit. Oh, well, I gotta use these things. Why didn't they tell me that? Because they did, and I wasn't even paying attention. I went and got those ones instead of these ones. And then, what are we up to? 5 minutes left. Well, I'm gonna finish this up soon. Oh, whoa! How am I supposed to put this thing on? Oh, I have to do two things at once. Oh! I hate this. It feels like I'm forcing it. It doesn't quite line up. Oh, okay. And it touches. I've done something super wrong here, haven't I? No, I guess it's meant to do that so that it doesn't move around. But I wanted to... Isn't this supposed to move around? Isn't that the whole point? Wow. It sounds funny when you do that. Okay. I can't spend the whole video just going, ooh, it looks pretty. It makes sounds. That could be a special end of year video. Oh my goodness, what's this piece? Please say I've got this, because I'm going to be stuffed if I don't. Oh, guess what I've got here? It looks like we're in luck. Because I have pretty much all of these pieces, like numerous ones of But if I need to replace, so what was this step? This step was, oh, putting one of those on. Okay, don't miss that step, you need that. Yep, here we go. So maybe it's going to be a little bit less. Oh my goodness. Oh. Go on. That still touches, so that just must be part of it. Oh, I think I've had one of these, but I have had one of these before. Well, so how is it supposed to work? Like, all it's doing is that. I feel like I have definitely done something wrong. If it doesn't actually move. So I'm kind of keen to find out how this is supposed to... what's going on here? Okay, that goes there. But it doesn't... you can't actually move it any way. That cannot... is that enough leeway? Well, we're going to find out. We are going to find out. And so that's what we're going to end up with, that thing there. And that moves very, very, very slightly. And then we're going to need one of these little things to hold everything in place, a nut. And so then it turns over and is upside down and looks like this. And is facing that way. And then it gets attached to our little previous construction here. Facing that way. No, I'm not saying this. It's not... not working out. Oh, it goes like this. Okay. There's going to be another one of these on the other side. Still don't see how this is going to make any difference. And I feel like if I don't understand it now, that I've done something wrong. And I'm not going to be able to find out until it's too late. Alright, well let's just continue because we get to use the clutchy piece. And I'm going to go through. I need a 6, and I've got 1 minute left. I don't think I can do it. Well, let's just we can make this then. If I can't find the 6. 1 6. One of these things. A grey one of the... Is it in that other little bag? Which one does it look like? It's that one. No, this is too nerve-wracking. I can't find... here we go. 50 something seconds left. Okay, alright. Black thing goes onto there. It's going to say nope. And then, we need the 5. Which is that one. Black thing goes there. That thing goes there. Oh, I've mucked up because I haven't got 2 of those. We've got 30 something seconds on the clock. We're going well. And then that one goes there. And then I'm going to finish it there because I've got 24 seconds. Where's the thing I've been making? It goes here, and then that one's going to go into there, and then it's kind of got it doesn't work the way it does in the picture. What have I done wrong? I don't know. Alright, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.